Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today's video is about gestational diabetes, so kindly stay glued to your seat and watch this video to the end to know everything about gestational diabetes. Okay, alright, so in my previous video I talked about constipation in an individual and pregnant women as well. So we'll leave the link down below at the description box so you can go check it out. And if today is your first time seeing this face, I'm Janeto Soa, your community healthness papa, and this channel is about health education for kids and adults. So if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to this channel and be part of this beautiful family. Also hit the notification bell so anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first to get it. Also like, share, comment down below at the comment section. Let's move straight into today's video. Gestational diabetes is a form of high blood sugar affecting pregnant women. So when we talk about gestational diabetes, it's a type of diabetes that can occur in pregnant women who have not been known to have diabetes before. So gestational diabetes usually subsides during the early postpartum period. However, it may reoccur in subsequent pregnancies. And then women who have had gestational diabetes are at a greater risk of developing the type 2 diabetes later in life. And it's usually occur in the 3rd trimester and it goes away after the pregnancy or after the delivery. So let's look at some of the signs and symptoms of this diabetes, of which is for both the type 1 and then the type 2 as well. So we'll talk about those conditions when I am done with this pregnancy videos. Okay, so some of the signs and symptoms of gestational diabetes are being very tasty, unusual tests. You see that you be very thirsty frequently, and then you'll be urinating often, and then you have sugar in urine. Also, you'll be feeling very hungry. You also be feeling nausea, fatigue, and then feeling very hungry. Some will also lose weight without any conscious effect, and then having dry or itchy skin. And then some also have having sores that heals very slowly, and then having Blurr Eye Sight. Also, or losing the feeling in the feet or having tickling in the feet. So those are the signs and then symptoms of having this gestational diabetes. So let's look at the causes. What usually causes this gestational diabetes? Gestational diabetes is thought to arise because of the many changes, hormonal and otherwise, that occurs in the body during pregnancy. Predispose some women to become resistant to insulin. And then when you talk about insulin, insulin is the hormone made by specialized cells in the pancreas that allows the body to effectively metabolize glucose for later usage as fuel. That's the energy. So when the levels of the insulin are low, or the body cannot effectively use insulin, that is insulin resistance, and the blood glucose level, then it rises. That is what causes the gestational diabetes. So other causes are being overweight or obesity can bring about this gestational diabetes, and then lack of physical activities. If you don't exercise, it can also bring about this gestational diabetes. And then previous gestational diabetes, if you've had it before in your subsequent pregnancy, you can't get this gestational diabetes again. Also, age above 35 and over are also prone to develop this gestational diabetes. And also, if you've delivered previously a baby weighing 4.1 kg, you can also get this gestational diabetes in your next pregnancy. So what are the complications of this gestational diabetes for mothers? Women with gestational diabetes have a greater chance of needing a cesarean section, that is the CS, and this is due to the large infant size. You see, when you have this gestational diabetes, the baby weight increase, of which it won't be appropriate to deliver vaginally, so you can do cesarean section for you with this condition. And then again, gestational diabetes may increase the risk of preeclampsia, and preeclampsia is a maternal condition that is characterized by high blood pressure and protein in the urine, which is also a bad condition. And then with women with gestational diabetes are at increased risk of having the type 2 diabetes after their pregnancy. Okay, so let's see the risk factors. So some of the risk factors are birth defects, and with the birth defect we have Down syndrome, we have congenital heart diseases, we have cleft lip or cleft palate, and then we have the neural tube defects such as the spinal bifida and others. And then also other risks are an extra large baby. The baby will be larger than the normal size, and then C-section will be needed. Okay, and then high blood pressure, that is what we call the preeclampsia, and then low blood sugar or preterm birth. You can give birth earlier before your time due to this gestational diabetes, and also miscarriage or stillbirth, and also birth trauma. So these are the risk factors of gestational diabetes. So let's see how we can manage this gestational diabetes. Okay, it is manageable. How you eat, the physical exercise and stuff will help you manage it all. So let's see. First of all, you have to maintain or achieve a healthy weight. Okay, so if you are obese, you have to work on your weight so that the weight will be stabilized. You don't have to be too big. Okay, all right. And then the next thing is eating healthy. So you have to eat well. Okay, eating well, meaning you have to eat all the four-star diets, of which I've talked about it in my previous video. And also you have to avoid sugary foods and a lot of fried foods as well, so that you eat very healthy, and then your fruits, drinking a lot of water and then stuff, and then it will help prevent this gestational diabetes. Then also you have to be physically active. Being physically active means you have to do exercise. Okay, exercise will also help manage and then prevent this gestational diabetes. And then lastly, you have to check your blood glucose level, and then you know the level of it, so that if there is any problem, you report immediately to the facility, then we take care of you. So guys, this is all for today on gestational diabetes. If this video is useful, kindly give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment down below at the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to this channel and be part of this beautiful family. In my next video, we'll talk about minor disorders in pregnancy, so kindly watch out for that video too. So see you again in my next video, and it's bye bye.